For 15 years, every dollar I saved went toward building the house I had dreamed of since I was young. It had a garden, an art studio, and the peaceful seclusion I craved. My husband, Tom, never seemed as excited about it, constantly questioning my decisions, but I pressed on. This was my dream. One evening, I overheard Tom on the phone mentioning finalizing the deal. My stomach turned as I realized what he had done. My immediate reaction was to confront him. My heart pounded as I stormed through the hallway. "Tom, we need to talk right now!" I finally spotted the glow of his computer screen under the study door. The tension in my chest tightened as I swung the door open. He barely glanced up, calmly typing on his keyboard, which only fueled my anger. "What is this about finalizing a deal?" I demanded, my voice shaking. "Oh, that," he said flatly, as though my worst fears didn't matter. His dismissive tone felt like a slap in the face. When I pressed him, he shrugged it off, saying it was best for us in the long term. "Trust me, this will work out," he added coolly. His nonchalance was unbearable. Shaken and betrayed, I retreated to my sanctuary, the art studio. Surrounded by canvases and paintbrushes, my refuge now felt tainted by Tom's actions. I needed answers. How could he sell our house without my approval? I began by checking our financials for hidden transactions, but found nothing unusual. Frustrated, I printed recent statements and scoured them for clues. Desperate for support, I called my best friend, Jessica. My voice quivered as I recounted what had happened. "You won't believe what Tom's done," I said, tears welling up. Jessica gasped, promising to come over immediately. When she arrived, we spread the bank statements across the kitchen table. "We need to comb through Tom's office," she suggested. Together, we searched every drawer until we found unfamiliar legal paperwork locked away. "How do we get this open?" I asked, frustrated. Jessica found a small key hidden in another drawer. The lock clicked open, revealing a stash of documents. As we sifted through them, anxiety grew. Among the papers was a notation. "Transfer agreement. Immediate action required." "What does this mean?" Jessica asked, puzzled. The more we read, the clearer it became that something sinister was at play. "We need to take these to a lawyer," she urged. We visited Mr. Patel, our trusted family attorney. In his wood-paneled office, he reviewed the documents with a furrowed brow. "Tom manipulated the paperwork to exclude your name from the ownership," he revealed. "This enabled him to sell the house without your consent." His words confirmed my worst fears. While I had grounds to contest the sale, the legal battle would be long and draining. Jessica's unwavering support bolstered my resolve, but I hesitated. "Before I do anything, I need to know why Tom did this," I said. Jessica and I divided tasks to investigate Tom's recent activities. I contacted his sister, Claire, who was equally shocked. "He's been secretive for months," she admitted, leaving for meetings under the guise of business trips. Meanwhile, Jessica discovered a travel itinerary showing frequent trips to a nearby city. Determined, we followed him the next morning. Tailing his car, we arrived at a high-end office building. Posing as potential clients, we gained entry and learned he was meeting with Mr. Caldwell, a property magnate with a dubious reputation. Online searches revealed Caldwell's controversial deals and aggressive practices. The connection to Tom was alarming. Back home, I dedicated hours to researching Caldwell. Michael, my tech-savvy son, helped decrypt emails from an old laptop we found in a closet. The emails revealed discussions about liquidating assets and hinted at mounting financial pressures. The dates aligned with Tom's strange behavior. Jessica's surveillance efforts added more pieces to the puzzle. She observed Tom meeting Caldwell frequently, their encounters shrouded in secrecy. "They're definitely planning something big," she reported. Confronting Tom yielded little clarity. "It's complicated," he said, avoiding eye contact. Frustrated, I resolved to dig deeper. Our breakthrough came when Rebecca, a former colleague of Tom's, revealed that Caldwell had coerced Tom. "Caldwell exploited his financial mistakes," she said, her voice trembling. "He threatened your family." Her words painted Tom as a man cornered by desperation. When I confronted him with what we'd learned, he broke down. "I got involved with Caldwell after some bad investments," he admitted. "I thought I could fix everything, but it spiraled out of control. Selling the house had been his last-ditch effort to protect us from Caldwell's threats. His confession was bittersweet, offering clarity but no solace. With Rebecca's help, we compiled evidence and took it to the authorities. Mr. Patel guided us through the process, ensuring everything was AI. Caldwell was arrested, and plans were set in motion to recover our losses. Though our dream home was gone, we found solace in the truth. Jessica, Michael, and even Claire stood by me as we began rebuilding our lives. "We'll be okay," I told my family. The house, once a symbol of my dreams, had been sacrificed. But in its place, we found resilience, clarity, and a renewed sense of unity. Together, we faced the future, determined to rebuild stronger than ever. Months passed, and I started fresh with a blank canvas in a rented apartment. This time, the art studio became a shared space for the family. Michael and I painted side by side, Jessica often joining us for coffee and laughter. Slowly, the bitterness of betrayal faded, replaced by gratitude for the strength we discovered within ourselves. The experience taught me that dreams are not tied to walls or possessions. They live within us. What mattered most was the bond we rebuilt and the lessons we carried forward. Each stroke of paint reminded me of that resilience. I envisioned new dreams, unshackled from the past, ready to bloom again. Eventually, Tom and I found a fragile truce. While our marriage bore the scars of his choices, forgiveness was a journey we chose to embark on. Trust would take time to rebuild, but the shared goal of protecting our family kept us moving forward. In the end, the house may have been taken, but what it symbolized remained untouched. Our family, though shaken, emerged with a deeper understanding of loyalty, love, and the power to overcome. And so, with hearts mended and spirits unbroken, we began the next chapter of our lives, together, resilient and hopeful for the future. Thank you for taking the time to read our story. If you found this journey of betrayal and resilience compelling, please like, share, and subscribe to support us and follow more inspiring stories.